Ever heard of a leaky gut? You know, it sounds weird, but it's actually a real thing. I'm pretty sure you're picturing all kinds of things in your head when you hear that, but it is a real thing. And a lot of people surprisingly have it. So if you've been dealing with bloating, brain fog, food sensitivities, or skin issues, then your gut might actually be compromised and you didn't even know it. So today we're going to actually dive into what a leaky gut is, how it happens, and most importantly, how to heal it naturally. So your gut lining is kind of like a security guard. It decides who gets in and who gets to stay out. But when your gut barrier is weak, then unwanted toxins, bacteria, undigested food all leak into your bloodstream. So this is called intestinal permeability, and it can trigger chronic inflammation, autoimmune diseases, and digestive distress. So let's talk about some symptoms of a leaky gut. If you have a leaky gut, you might experience bloating and digestive issues, food intolerances that keep getting worse, chronic fatigue, brain fog, skin problems like acne and eczema, and finally, autoimmune conditions. If any of these sound familiar, then you're going to have to give your tummy a lot of love and care. So, what causes leaky gut? It doesn't just happen out of the blue. There's always a root cause or a reason behind it. Some things include poor diet, for example, too much sugar, too much processed food, too many seed oils, and alcohol as well can really weaken your gut lining. You have chronic stress. Stress hormones actually disrupt the barrier functions. This is an important one, the overuse of antibiotics and NSAIDs. These medications actually harm the gut bacteria and they weaken the lining. And I don't think enough people know about this. And finally, we have inflammation. If your gut is inflamed, it can't repair itself properly. Now, inflammation can be caused by the processed foods that we mentioned earlier, by the stress, by many things that are happening in your body all at once. So you have to examine where this inflammation is coming from and work on it accordingly. Sometimes by working on the other things I mentioned in the list, then you will be in turn working on your inflammation as well. Now, let's talk about some solutions. Here's a quick 4-step healing protocol. Obviously, there's a lot more detail that goes into this stuff, but for the sake of this video and not making it an hour long, we'll just do some quick protocols. So the first thing is the obvious thing is remove any triggers, right? Cut out those processed foods, cut out those refined sugars, cut out the alcohol. Anything that's triggering your gut, you should right away get rid of it. That's number one. Now, when you get rid of that, you start adding your gut friendly, gut healing foods like the bone broth and the collagen and the fermented foods and the omega-3s, all that good stuff. I have other videos speaking more in detail about this, but these are the type of foods that are things you want to start adding into your day-to-day diet. You also want to support your microbiome. Obviously, you want to eat your prebiotics and probiotics. By now, if you've watched enough of my videos, you know the importance of prebiotics and probiotics. So I'm not going to go into it too much here. And finally, let's try to reduce that stress, whether it's by yoga, meditation, deep breathing, short walks, whatever you need to do that can help reduce that stress and heal your gut lining. So finally, leaky gut sounds really scary, but you can 100% reverse it. And as long as you give your gut the food and the nutrition that it needs to help repair itself, you should be good to go. Like don't worry too much. It sounds like this big scary thing, but your gut is meant to repair itself. You're just giving it that extra boost. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to go watch my other videos or like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!